Test.
Sure.
Let's go.
Perfect.
So yeah, sitting here with King Ethan Quinn, finally in Stockholm. Huh?
Yeah, happy to be here. You know, when I first turned pro, this was the first tournament that I really wanted to play. And unfortunately, my ranking didn't get me into this tournament the last few years. But this year I had the opportunity to possibly play a main draw in Brussels or Almaty. But I wanted to really play here, even if I was in qualifying. I really chose to come to Stockholm because I felt like, you know, I'd really like it here and, you know, I feel like I'd fit in.
Yeah, we'd love to hear that, because you were one spot away from the main draw, still came to Stockholm. Maybe sometimes it's better to get some quality matches, get to know the court and the balls.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, I played a lot of matches. I played a lot of matches in qualies this year. You know, I've qualified into 9 events so far this year. So to get another week where I can potentially qualify in again is always a good thing. And you know, it's nice getting a few matches. You know, feel the center court. Sometimes I think that's underrated. You know, you go onto center court for the first time in a week and you're not really used to it. So when you come through qualifying and you play on center court, you know, you're able to kind of get those butterflies out and get used to, you know, kind of the court surroundings and everything.
Yeah, you did it really well, actually. What have you heard about Stockholm then from previous guys being here?
Yeah, I've heard a lot of really good things. You know, I've heard a lot of great things about this club, just being one of the best clubs, you know, in all of the European tournaments. You know, the city, I'm a big coffee fan, so, you know, I've heard a lot of good coffee spots that's very, very strong, I've heard. So it's, I've found a few good places, Drop Coffee. I don't know where in Stockholm that is, but, you know, we went there a few times and was really good. So just a lot of the culture and everything here is amazing.
Erik Grevelius can show you some...
Yeah, my roommate from college. You know, I got to chat with him a few times. Haven't seen him since he left Georgia, so it's nice kind of getting to reconnect with him.
Yeah, he's such a pro on the doubles circuit now.
Yeah, I wanted to try and play dubs with him here. Might have to wait for next year.
Yeah. What do we don't know about him that you know?
Oh no, I don't know if I should be sharing what I don't know or what I know about Erik. You know, he was my mentor through college a little bit, or at least my redshirt year. So you know, it's good and bad having him as my mentor. It's great getting to reconnect with him. I hope to get dinner with him a few times and, you know, share some stories. My girlfriend's never got to meet him, so I hope that, you know, we get to go out to dinner one of the nights.
Yeah, Stockholm is the time. And you know, we heard in the last episode of the Nothing Major tennis podcast. You have not been in that podcast yet. We are having Ethan before the Nothing Major podcast, but actually they spoke about this center court, or this club in Stockholm, being one of the nicest courts in the world. Actually comparing this to Wimbledon and the Pietrangeli court in Rome. So obviously there is something here we have.
Yeah, I would agree with that. I mean, so far it's just when you walk in and you realize how different this tournament is than other tournaments. You know, especially qualifying. You know, there's a lot of people out there. I played a lot of qualifying matches, and the fact that you know, the crowd's almost completely full. You know, it's loud. People are into the tennis. It's really nice to go out there and play tennis in front of them. You know, you want to kind of give your best performance because there's people there that are enjoying the sport and enjoying the tennis. And then you're playing in such a historical place too, so it just makes it a lot more fun.
Yeah, lovely to hear. Ethan, you've had such a good year. You were like 200 something when you started the year. Now you're 70 something, yes. 70, 80. It's exactly. What has been the most important thing in this rapid rise on the rankings? Yeah,
you know, I think it's just enjoying each match, win or lose. You know, I think that you can learn a lot from losses. You know, it sounds kind of cliche, but you know, as you lose matches, you're able to learn a few things about yourself and, you know, about the tour, especially being a younger player. You know, I'm able to kind of figure out, all right, you know, what did I learn from this match? I won the match. All right, what could I have done better? Or I lost this match. What could I have done better? How can I, you know, go about the rest of this week until the next tournament to make sure that maybe the corrections or the things that I did poorly in the match today, how can I improve them to be ready to go for the next match?
Yeah, Ethan's actually won more than double the matches you've lost this year, but still looks so fresh.
Yeah, you know, it's
fresh and happy.
I think it's just, you know, yeah, we've done a good job scheduling. You're not playing too many tournaments. The season can get long, so if you schedule the right way, and obviously if you win matches, it makes it a lot easier where you're not having to chase tournament after tournament. So yeah, we've done a great job with that, and then just enjoying the cities. You know, it makes it a lot more fun if you're going to a tournament and enjoying more than just the tennis, because then you're not focused only on the tennis.
Yeah, but this beachwear you had on court today, the Lululemon beach shorts, you can't use them in Stockholm though. It's like too cold, but still it's okay. But for you, maybe this is really nice after Shanghai. I heard it was so hot there.
Yeah, it was so sweaty there. It's nice getting to be in the cold weather. Fortunately, Lulu provides me with a bunch of, you know, nice crew necks and hoodies, and bunch of warm weather gear to be able to walk around the city and not freeze my butt off.
Yeah, people come to Stockholm for coolcation.
Exactly. I'm liking it for sure. Way better than the weather in Shanghai.
Yeah. Alex, the cameraman, he always want to ask the final question.
Yeah. Okay.
It's going to be about food. So what's your favorite meal on a cheat day, and what's your go-to meal on a game day?
Okay. On a game day, I'd like to either go with like a bolognese, like a meat sauce pasta, or a form of steak. You know, get a lot of protein in. But a cheat day, I'm going like a fat, greasy burger. Just burger and fries. You have to. It's so good. You still get the protein, but then you feel full. You feel, you know, kind of gross, but you know, at least you got the calories that you need.
Yeah, you know, Alex, the cameraman, when his cheat days, that's kebabs. A lot of kebabs.
It's not even a cheat day. That's just a normal day. That's a normal day's meal right there. It's so good.
Okay. Yeah. Nice to meet you, Ethan, and good luck in this tournament and in Stockholm, and hopefully find some good restaurants. And you played really good today, so we will cheer for you for sure.
Thank you.
Thanks. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
All the American guys always so nice.
Tommy Paul, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I wish he was here this year too.
Yeah.